Hello and welcome again to my multiplayer course. Uh, this picture, it is the most important thing in this course. If you understand this picture or if you understand this information, it will be easy to follow the course and it will be easy to make your own coding. So the first thing that spawns in a multiplayer game is the game mode. The game mode blueprint is only present on the server, and there is only one instance of the game mode, which is the server game mode. And this game mode also everything you put in the game mode, any data, any code you make there, you implement, they are replicated from the get-go. You do not need to worry about replication. They are replicating them or setting the RPCs or setting the variable replicated. They are already replicated on the game mode. So the game mode also, it handles important functions like spawning the players, like keeping track of the game, like stopping the game, like starting the game, server travel, changing the maps, the rules of the game, how to win the game, and when it ends. And also you can change the characters in the game mode. There is function for that. So it is very important, and it is the most important blueprint in the Unreal Engine. It's unlike the single player. Single player, you can put your code anywhere and it will work. It will not cause any problems. So after the game mode spawns, it will spawn the game state. Well, the game state, it is also an important blueprint. These blueprints here in this column, they are all replicated to all clients. So every client and server have the same blueprint. They have a copy or an instance of the game state and the player state and the pawn and character. So the game state, it poses the array of connected players. So if you need to send something to all the players or to see the information about the players, you can find this information in the game state. It has the player array, and like I said, it is available on all clients and server. For the player state, which is spawned after the game state, the player state, every player has a player state, and also this player state, it is replicated for clients and servers, so it is present everywhere, and you can access it from any from client or from server. Also, it has some important information like the player name, the ping of the player, and the score of the player, and the ID. The important thing about the player state is that it is replicated to all clients. Sometimes you need information from certain clients, and sometimes you need maybe you want to show the information that when you press tab, you show the name of the available players, the ping of the available players, or the score. This will be very handy. And then after the player state, there is the player controller spawned. The player controller is different from these blueprints, is that it is only present on the server and the owning client only. So other clients cannot access the player controller of your player controller. The player controller, it handles spawning the pawn and the character. Also, it stores also some information about it. It mainly handles the UI, the user interface. Maybe you want to show changing the ammo, the change of the health. You can handle this locally. It can handle some local stuff that you want to show. Like I said, changing the UI. Most importantly is changing the UI. Also, the player control as the input. It gives the input to the pawn and character. Lastly is the pawn character. They are also replicated on all clients. They are present on all clients. The pawn is the a blueprint that is possessed by a controller and can be moved by a controller, whether it is an AI controller or player controller. The character, it is a child of the pawn, and it has a movement component which is already replicated. For the pawn could be anything. Could be a character, could be plane, could be tank, anything. You can make it. But the character is specific for humanoid characters. And it, like I said, it has the character component, the character movement component that is already replicated. I think this is enough, and like I said, if you understand this concept, it will be easier to follow on the course. Also, I will put this PowerPoint on Udemy, and you can download it and read the other information in it, which is also important, and will make it will make it easier for you to follow the course. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.